Alright guys, we are back with some League of Legos. I wanted to show you guys some of this wonderful killer Dr. Mundo play. I play a whole lot of Dr. Mundo now because Dr. Mundo's dumb easy and he scales super well. Um, for those who don't know, Dr. Mundo is a bruiser tank. He can go top lane, he can go jungle. I've seen some mid lane Mundo, not as much in ranked. This is a ranked game, by the way. I'm bronze 2. Been bronze 2 for a little bit, but I figured out playing Dr. Mundo is dumb easy. He scales so well. I literally win, I think 70% of my games now, or 80% of my games are with Dr. Mundo, and I've been climbing up ever since. So, and I've been playing other different roles, but for some reason Dr. Mundo just works out really well. So, I highly recommend playing him before they rework him. Show you the room page. This room page I got through champion.gg. Grasp of the Undying, Killer, can't go wrong with that. Demolish, just get it. Conditioning, Armor, like perfect. You could switch out conditioning for bone plating. I think they recommended bone plating, but because I wasn't going against a heavy poke top laner, I went for this. If you're going against a Tryndamere, definitely get bone plating. Overgrowth is just really good, goes hand in hand with Grasp. And then CDR and Boots. You don't need Boots early on, so there's no point. So you can get the Boots later to get faster speed. And then CDR. And then you get attack speed, armor, and HP. If you're going into heavy AP comp, switch out the armor for magic resist. That's pretty much it. Qmax top. If you're going to go jungle, a whole different thing. I'll do a video on that too. But I'm making this video just to kind of tell you guys, playing this champ, dumb easy. You really don't have to do much work. At first, you're going to see me getting shoved back here a bit, but that's okay. You're fighting against a Darius. Darius is ridiculously hard to fight against. So, you don't want to go into prolonged fights with him. Get Grasp whenever you can. You got Grasp of the Undying, use it. If you ain't using Grasp of the Undying, don't take Grasp of the Undying. That's all I'll tell you. You're playing, you're low elo. Everyone's going to give you opportunity to get Grasp hits, unless if you're fighting against a Quinn, I guess. But if you're not fighting against a Quinn, smack them. Smack them. Hit them. Bop them. So you're going to see me getting some last hits, some CS. My CS is a little bit bad here. I actually do a lot better in CS here. But he's not doing too good either. So now the reason why I'm showing this game, not really so much of the CS. Bot lane is a bloody fiesta. The whole bot lane fiesta kills 24/7. Rengar's ganks are beautiful. Heimerdinger, I forgot how he did in this game. I don't think he did too good, but I actually die here. I think, yeah, I die right here because so I shove in and I'm like, I need to get a ward, and the second I go, boom, dead. I tried flashing, I got slowed. I'm not getting away. I died. Good news is Darius didn't get the kill. If Darius got the kill, it would be no fun. I'd be really mad. Now, I'll tell you a quick tip if you're in low elo. I know this because I am in low elo, and I know it's true because I played through this game, so I know what happens. Just because you die early does not mean it's over. A lot of people will go and they'll play a game and they quit. My own opinion, they're sissies. If they go and they die early game, first 3 minutes, and they immediately assume it's over, chances are those people are going to be the ones that are going to be hard stuck in low elo because they just immediately give up from one kill. Game isn't over. If you go in and it's 5 minutes in and there's 80 kills, sure, yeah, give up. But 2 kills here and there, and it's even. We're actually a little bit behind in gold, but again, not a big deal. Also, by no means I'm no saint. I am in low elo. And I also have lost a couple of games as Dr. Mundo. As cool as he is, I've lost some games. Now, I don't shove in here. I thought Darius was still here. Pretty much, if you're playing Dr. Mundo, I recommend holding the wave right here around this area. You can see on the minimap around that area. You could hold it here as well, but you're going to generally get ganked very easily by a Rengar. Until you get boots, don't do that. Keep it here so you don't get yoinked. And this is good because I keep Darius from getting CS, and I'm able to catch up to him. He takes his own time though, so we'll just fast forward here. Fight happens, not really much happens. I could show you the timestamps here whenever anything interesting happens. I actually get a kill here. Actually get a number of kills. Late game, you see I get a lot of kills, and this is how the game goes. Dr. Mundo is a late game boy. He's not good early. If you get stomps out early, good for you. I'll show you some games later, with no commentary, where I literally just stomp out the whole team. But that doesn't happen every time. So expect yourself to get shoved out early, and that's what happened. We got shoved out early. Our team was a little behind gold. At one point, the J4 actually wanted to FF, and we were like, bro, trust in the Mundo. I outscale. I lost. I died early, but I was me being stupid. Don't face check bushes. I forget that because I'm fighting against a Rengar. Usually don't fight against Rengars in low elo, so like, it's one of those things that you forget. Not a big deal, but again, don't do that. Now Darius is smart here because he's trying to shove me in. If you're playing as a Darius against a Mundo, you want to shove in as much as you can. Now he shoved him to the point where he couldn't hit me, so I was able to still sustain. Mundo, you sustain forever, so it's great. J4's coming in here for a Gankaruni. I knew the best time to go in would be right here, so I wait for him to kind of start running. Once he starts running, this is it. I got a ward in, I ult in, we go ham. He's gonna try to kill me here, but ain't gonna get away. It was easy gank. That's like basic ganking 101. Not gonna take too long to go over that because nothing really fancy. So we shove in here, we get some turret plating. When Darius shows back up, I'm like, I'm leaving. I Q him so he can't chase me anymore. He gives up. He knows that he can't chase this boy. Mundo is dummy thick. And when he gets more items, he's ridiculous. Now, first back, you want to go directly for Spirit Visage. Everyone will say, oh, go for according to your enemy. And, and I mean, I got Chain Vest, whatever this is called. It was right. I actually got the item right. Hey. But, you want to go rush Spirit Visage. Spirit Visage is beautiful. You will not die in fights. Your ults are going to be amazing. So I already bopped him a good chunk. And I'm going in, I'm like, bro. And I think I get a kill later on because, like, he's low HP. Or maybe he leaves lane. I'm not trying to shove in. I have no reason to shove in. Darius can clear waves, so it wouldn't even matter. So I'm like, well, bro, I'm gonna keep the wave here. And that's what I do. I keep the wave here, and I keep up with CS, and I keep up with him. At the end of the day, if you can keep up with CS against your opponent, and they're not late game like you, like they don't sustain like you basically win. And the only other person that can sustain Mundo more than him is probably Garen, given that Garen has like his passive up. But if you trade with him frequently, you're good to go. The only hard counter for Mundo is really, like, I'd probably say Twin because of her distance and gap closing and whatnot. That's about it. Now there's a fight. There's a fight down there. I didn't want to bother coming down. I'm like, I'm getting this turret. I was debating if I wanted to come down here because they send a repair and all that stuff. I knew they weren't going to take the turret right away, so like I was just like, I'm just going to keep pushing because I can get more turret plating, which is the most important thing. If you're playing a Mundo top lane, he can split push very easily. You'll see a couple TP plays I make here. I easily do that, and it forces Darius to leave, so they can't siege forever, which is why I didn't. I could roam down there, but I could also give away a kill and put me behind, so I didn't do it. So now I do some shoving here. I pretty much put heavy pressure, hardcore pressure on Darius because I don't want Darius to leave. Darius can't leave. He just cannot leave. Darius will push in lanes. If you're fighting against a Darius, you don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna close off some of this stuff. There's just too much stuff on here, so we're gonna close some of this chat and widgets, so we have a little bit less to work with here. So in any case, goal is pretty much like I said, shove. If you can shove, you shove it. If you can't shove it, you don't shove it. I'm pretty much just trying to keep the wave in, and I'm also waiting until I get TP up because if I leave, Darius is going to take all my turret plating, and you'll see I leave for a prolonged fight. I think bot lane or mid lane, and because of that, Darius pretty much gets my whole turret in one fell swoop. Keep in mind, it took me a couple minutes to push in and get down to one turret plating. He does this in like, what, 2 seconds. Now, there's a gank here. I wasn't fully prepared for it. I tried going in. I flash messed up. I'm in bronze elo, so you know, is what it is, right? Anyway, we'll fast forward to something interesting happens here. Most of this whole fight is just really me shoving in until I get TP, then I leave. And then after that point, I think I get a Kindle gem. I think so. The red little circular thing that gives a CDR. All right. As Mundo, you're gonna want CDR so you can spam your Q, spam your E. There's a fight here. He tries to kill me, but he can't because I'm Mundo stick, and I leave because I'm like, I'm gonna buy an item. So, what happens here? A lot of fights happening on bot. A lot of people dying. Just so you can kind of get an idea of I think this is the right speed. Yeah. Just so you can get an idea of how the bot lane's going. So bot lane's good. They got 7 kills, but they also died 7 times. And then Ashe has like 6 kills. And then Rengar's fed. So like obviously, like, you know, hey, when you really think about it in hindsight, we kind of are losing the game. We are behind goals by around 4K. So J4 definitely wanted to surrender here, but you gotta let them know. The Mundo here outscales everyone in here. No one in here is hard late game like him. Vigar is hard late game, but we have no Vigar on the enemy team, so we good. You know, Rengar's trash. Darius is definitely trash. Zed is Zed. Ashe, well, you'll see what I do here in these fights. I freaking hate Ashe as a champion, so I focus her. Also because she does primarily most of the damage for the team. DPS. Rengar bursts, and Darius is ult, yes. But again, Darius isn't really doing that hot anyway. I'm out CSing him, and I left lane for like 10 years. So, anyway, build path, like I said. Spirit Visage is what you want to get. The second you get boots, I highly recommend Boots of Swiftness so you can move quickly. Stops Rengar slow. It stops Darius W. You can't use tenacity on his E. You could do it for, I guess, for Rengar's root. Ashe's slows with her W and stuff. That's what I use it for. That's, you know. Now, I could have easily came down there. I had a feeling that they were at Rift Herald because, like, that's just what they've been doing for this past couple of games. But keep in mind, our team not doing too hot in objectives. I mean, we got a drag, and I think you can see right here, I think the blue team gets a lot of drags and stuff here based on those icons. So again, wasn't really looking for anything crazy there. So I wasn't expecting to contend for fights much. Reason why a lot of people lose games hard is because they'll go in and then they will just, I gotta contend, I gotta fight for this, I gotta fight for that. You don't have to do that. You know, if you know you're gonna die, or you don't think you're gonna win, don't go in because you're just gonna die. Now, I think I back here. No, I don't. I shove in. I was going to leave, but I decided to save. They asked me to come over and help them out multiple times. I told them if I leave, he will split and take this turret. Now, I got no time for Darius, so this is the thing, another tip here. Earlier, I was being a little bit careful because, you know, I ain't about to give Darius any kills. But here's the thing. This turret's super low. Darius cannot kill me at this point. Why? Look at our CS difference. The CS difference isn't huge, but it does make the difference, right? He has no complete items except for boots. I have Spirit Visage. I am not going to die. Don't have a whole lot of armor, but I will promise you I will not die unless if I focus him and then an aggro turret. Whatever. But I just go in, I'm just like, bro, whatever. I bopped it. Could I fight him here? Honestly, I could have easily killed him there, but I got no time. You know, as a if you're playing, everyone's always focused on getting the kills. You don't need the kills. I promise you. You know, you don't need the kills. Kills early, later on in the game, cool beans. You know, Rengar's got a bounty. I'd love to get that bounty, but again, as a top laner, split pusher, my goal is objectives. Objectives get you the wins, not kills. They are ahead in kills, yes. Are they ahead in gold? Yes. Will it change? Of course. That's why I'm doing this video, because I won the fucking game. So, like, still. Now, I think we go for this turret, I'm just like, Bob, like one hit, boom. That's all we needed. So I shove in here because I'm like, bro, I don't care. And also because um, I think J4 was trying to set up for a drag, I guess. Now, you're gonna see what I do here. So, like I said, I go in and get this turret. Now, Zed here, being the cheeky boy that he is, runs. He runs in, catches the ward. Once when I get this, I run for him and I ult. I anticipate him wanting to Q. If I Q first before he can do it, I knew he was gonna shadow into this. A lot of people will immediately think, oh, once he makes a shadow thing, he's gonna stay where he's at. No, he's gonna warp to this shadow. He's super predictable. So like I didn't even bother waiting 2 seconds. I just immediately started walking there. So I'll show you this one more time so you guys can know what's up. So I'll do a slowdown for you too. So you see him running. He's like, oh no, it's Mundo. I throw a Q first. Once we throw the Q, it's a done deal, right? So I throw the Q. He W's way too early, way too late. He W's, he flashes. I'm like, well, bro, whatever. And then I walk over here. Is he gonna get away? No. He's not gonna get away. So he's dead. Boom. 2 seconds. I got a free grass proc. You know, and it's okay, my 18 minutes in. Look how thick I am. 2,200. No one else on this team is really that tanky except for maybe Darius. Yeah, he's a little more tankier than I, but he has no items, so I'm gonna outtrade him. And then everyone else on this team shouldn't be building tank. Period. So the only tank they have is Darius, which is why I say Mundo is dummy thick. He wins every game, late game. If you let him get to late game, unless if you have an enemy team that's like super fed, you're probably just gonna hard win. Now I run back here because I'm like, bro, freaking Darius trying to push. I gotta show him who's boss. And at this point, I got IM advantage. I have CS advantage, pretty much. So he's not a threat. So I run in here and I'm like, bro, whatever. So, but he ran away. So I'm like, I don't really care. So I'm like, let me just take out some of the stuff. But he's running. Now, they want to go in on this. Here's my thing, you know, prolonged team fights. Don't do it unless if you feel like you can get a kill here. So we try for a bit. I get tornadoed. I'm like, bro, whatever, and I left. I think they wanted to stay here and to continue to fight, but I told them I'm leaving. I typed that like I'm gonna leave because I had enough items. You don't want to force team fight. Like, don't force something if you don't think you can win. Honestly, I didn't know if we could win because I wasn't paying attention that much to my bot lane. I know they got a lot of kills, but they also died a lot. I TP'd right back here. I knew they were gonna go for this bottom turret. I had no reason to TP down there because I was like, Brand's right there, everyone else is rotating. So I'm like, let them rotate. I don't care. So I'll come on to here top because I know that the people that were there are still gonna be there. They're gonna want to stop me. So I go and I put pressure there to keep the 2 of them from leaving. So that's what I do. I run around here. I'm like, hey, you know, come at me, bro. So they come at me. I'm too thick at this point, so they can do whatever they want. They're not gonna catch. They're not gonna kill me. So you know, look. Auto tag Q. He got all 5 stacks on me, and I'm still full HP. Is he gonna kill me? No. Heimerdinger tries to come down here, and I'm like, bro, like you're fine. You'll be fine. I start fighting him, so I know that he's gonna try to kill the Heimerdinger first. So I'm like, I don't care. I'll fight him. Again, like I said, I'm too tanky. I'm too thick. I don't care if we got Janna ult. You're not going to win. Now, you almost killed me right there. But again, HP regen and all that stuff, like, I'm good. Now, I come back here. I got to protect the Heimerdinger. You know what's up. I go in here. I bomb. Got revenge kill. That's it. Janna wants to get a kill here. Ashe also wants to get a kill here. I think I die because Ashe comes in here. But I get a kill on her too, right? Yeah. So I Q her. That's all I need. Present HP. Turret. Aggro. Boom. Dead. Wasn't the best of fights, but I got 2 kills, and that's all I need. Like, Mundo, he gets fed, and he outscales either way, right? But you get him a couple of kills, and, ooh, look out. Anyway, what happens here? It's a big fight, I think. Yeah, it's a big fight here. So I'll show you what happens here. I ult in. Strats go immediately for the 80 carry. Why? She's DPS. She's DPS. Darius technically is also DPS, but I clapped him. He's not a threat. He really is not a threat. Just CC him, that's him. We got plenty of CC. We got J4, we got Heimerdinger, we got Brand. Not worried. But this bitch, Ashe, will kill everyone if you let her. Look at Hurricane, Storm Razor, BF Sword, all that jazz. She will kill everyone with her ults, with her everything. So I immediately turn and focus them. I let them fight. I let my team fight these 2 people. They can handle it too. not really much with Janna, right? No, Zed. That's a Zed. What? Okay. Zed and Darius, who's 2 and 2. It's not gonna win. So I immediately focus as Ashe. If Ashe stayed and fought, she probably could have killed most of my team here. She ults, but I got tenacity, which is why Mundo is ridiculous. He is the ultimate AD carry killer. You will not, she will not, she doesn't get away. She runs, she's like, I can get away. I can get, she's not getting away. I threw her, bomb, that's it, dead. She tried, but she brought a bow to a, it's like a, don't even know what that is, a drumstick fight? I don't know what the fuck that weapon is, but bro, she's still. Ultimate 80 carry killer. We'll fast forward here. What happens here? A lot of stuff happens after this point, so we'll just fast forward for a bit. I think I just get some jungle stuff, and then I try to shove in. Oh no, we have a big defense here, and this is where I think I make the TP play eventually. So they want to try to do a fight here. Oh, this fight goes bad. So this team actually was really smart. They had a coordinated play to do like a loop around. They actually loop around here, and they get a drop on all three of us and kill us here. I don't know if it's here or if it's later. No, I think it's here, actually. Yeah, so we go in, we're like, let's do a push. My team comes in here. I try to protect them, but there's like 5 of them there, so I'm like, my immediate thought was, I'm just going to run. If I stayed there, I'm going to die. They're all going to focus them. I run away, I leap away, that's it. Now, at this point, this is where I make the big play here, right? So, I knew they're going to take this turret, without a doubt. If you see all 5 of them pushing turret and it's just you and a Brand who's not really that fed, you're not going to stop all 5 of them. So my immediate thought was, what could I do in return? You got a trade-off. Tier 2 for tier 2, right? So that's what you should do. Exactly what I do here, actually. You're going to see my strategy. You might think it's a little bit crazy, but to be honest, like, you know, not like terrible. So I leave. My team's here to fight this. I could have easily stayed and do the fight, but I had no reason to do that, so I go for this turret. But luckily, we actually had a couple kills on them, so they can't fully take like 2 turrets. I think they get this turret either way. Like I said, if I stayed there, I don't think I could have easily stopped them. They would have gone that turret easily. So Zed's backing. They told me Zed's backing, so I'm like, well, bro, I gotta make it work, right? They're not gonna get tier the inhibitor tier turrets. I'm like, let's just do a trade-off. So I do that. I come back. We kill Ashe again because fuck Ashe. I'm sorry, Ashe sucks. Not a really good champ. Well, a good champion, but I freaking hate playing against her. So I walk in here. She knows what's up. She's not getting away from me. She took the L on here. I don't know what to tell you. Like, if you're playing if you're Ashe, if you're watching this video, I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. But you're playing 80 carry. I gotta kill you. So we come out on top here. We get this turret. We're starting to catch up in gold. We're like 1k ahead. Big team fight. But again, like I said, I'm dummy thick. They can't stop me because tenacity. I do too much damage. Catch out. Big team fight here. And then we stop. We kill Zed because, you know, Zed. They try to kill my Kindred. I go in on the Rengar because Rengar is stupid. Then we kill Darius. We kill the whole team. Like I said, dummy thick, too strong. The game's almost over at this point. I think we just shove in. That's pretty much it because they're all dead. And everyone pretty much, again, like I said, everyone doubts and disrespects the Mundo. Late game Mundo does not die. The only reason why he'll ever die is if you do something stupid. I played some games I've lost, yes, I've been stupid, but like this game, not that hard. I think we get Baron after this as well. Yeah, we do Baron. We'll fast forward just a little bit. It's just clearing and me back. Now, I'll show you. This is where the build gets thick and ridiculous. So, full build, you want Spirit Visage. After Spirit Visage, you get boots. After that, by the time you finish Spirit Visage, you get boots. After that point, either get Sunfire or Thornmail. Get Thornmail if you're going to be finding the AD carry very frequently. Someone that's heavy on auto attacks as well. If I'm finding it's a Tryndamere top, I automatically buy Thornmail. Period. Sometimes I buy it first before Spirit Visage. Sunfire keeps icing on the cake kind of thing, and with how it's been reworked, it's really powerful now to where when next time you immobilize someone with a Q, you deal bonus damage. Hence the reason why whenever you Q people now, you chunk them even if they're not tanky. Usually, if they're percent HP damage, you know, you clap them. But if they're squishy, you don't do much. But with the Sunfire Cape, you can. So I come in here, another team fight. My immediate thought is, you know, I hate Ash, so that's what I do. I come in here. I literally do not care about these other two people. They can stop me all they want. Now, she stops me here, and I can't stop her. So I'm just like, well, you know, you're dead too. So I do that. We come after her because, like, bro. But then he ults, so I can't catch her. So I'm mad. So I'm like, well, I guess we settle for Darius. But I said, oh, actually, no. I think I changed my mind. I'm like, bro, I want this Ash. They can get Darius, but Ash is going to be the one that could, like, kill the whole team. Her W does nothing to me, so she's dead. She doesn't get away. The game's pretty much a done deal at this point, you know. So, in conclusion, if you want a good dumb champion to play Dr. Mundo. Top lane jungle, very easy to play. I'll show you a jungle play with Dr. Mundo. Really easy. I might do a live commentary of it too, maybe, or I might show you a replay. But just play him. Really easy. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the OG here, the original Greg Boy. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Goodbye.